Hey everyone, it's Luke from the Brickman, and today we're showcasing my Brickvention model, Los Bricos. So I wanted to build this model because I'm a car enthusiast, so I've chosen a 64 Chevy Impala to build. So with the Lowrider, it's got suspension that raises and lowers the vehicle, which I've replicated here using the Lego air pneumatic system. So if we step inside the vehicle here, you can see I've included such details like the steering wheel. We've got the speedometer up the top here, the foot pedals, little radio, air conditioning vents, the opening glove box, and the fuzzy dice off the rearview mirror. Surrounding the model here we have all the car club members, one of them being Diego Sanchez, which is a fictional character I made up. He actually owns the car. He also has all these trophies from past events and everything. We've got the boom box playing those funky beats all day at car shows and such. This fella here is actually a measuring scale, because in competitions with the lowriders, they got to measure how far they're bouncing up off the ground. So the biggest challenge I faced with this build was getting a strong enough chassis to hold the air pneumatic cylinders, pushing and up and down. It's putting a lot of strain on the chassis, so I really had to ensure that chassis was strong enough to hold those pneumatic cylinders in to raise and lower the vehicle. The front's also got steering components, so you can actually angle the wheels. But yeah, that was probably the hardest challenge on this one. My favourite part of the build was probably getting the air pneumatic suspension to work just right. Pretty much works flawlessly whenever I've used it. The other thing is getting all the little details on the outside of the vehicle. I think it's instantly recognisable if you're aware of a 64 Impala, you get it like straight away. Just to explain how the air pneumatics work, I've got a little air compressor here that runs about 30 psi through a series of little valves. These are all Lego valves that directs the air into the 4 pneumatic cylinders on the vehicle. So we've got 2 here for the rear of the vehicle, 1 for each side, and a central one for the front of the vehicle. So as soon as I move them, going down for example, it releases all the air out. And if I switch on the compressor, with the valves open, it'll raise the vehicle. So up and down. It's pretty fun to play around with. The most important thing when you're starting one of these builds is just to ensure you've got a plan. I find that you want to know what pieces you have at your disposal, so you know what's going to be easy or difficult or a challenge on your build. So that can like send you in a particular direction on a build. And for this one as well, I used a lot of photos and blueprints and everything to get the scale and the proportions correct. So at the end of the day, I have a great looking model that's accurate, recognisable, just an all-round crowd pleaser. Thanks for tuning in everyone, and make sure you tune in next week for a Willy Wonka inspired build by Lacey and Tracy, Pure Imagination. It's awesome, check it out.